everyone, I am standing here with Dean Brown and Dwight Scholler, a couple of the owners of Bear Trail Golf Club. And I'm so excited because today they're going to share their story with us. But first, I'm going to change into some golf clothes and I will be right back. So in my opinion, it is the most beautiful golf club in Jacksonville, North Carolina. And I can't wait to hear all the details and the stories of how it got started. So guys, tell me, like, how did this get started? How did you do this?
Well, it's a group of basically farmers in Duplin County that growed up with one another with a 2-mile radius of each other. We played golf every Sunday. We loved the game. And we played a course in Garland, North Carolina, Greenbridge. And we said one day, you know, I think we can build a golf course as good or better than this ourselves.
Wow.
And have a few houses, hopefully make some money. And then that's kind of how it kind of got started. And then we went on a Myrtle Beach golf trip that we do every year. And might have had too much to drink, Dwight, I don't know, and wasn't a good idea, but anyway, that's kind of how it got started.
I know all of your families take a lot of pride in this golf course and they've all helped you. It's a big family business. So tell me about the 5 of you and what your families have done as well.
Okay. Well, there's me and I got 2 brothers, Danny and Scott, and there's Dwight, and he's got an older brother, Joe. Like you said, we all full-time farmers, but we bought the property at the end of '99. We got started construction around 2002, and Danny and Grant Lanier, which is actually our superintendent to this day, started a slow process of clearing, excavating the ponds. It took about 4 to 5 years, and we opened in June of '07.
And we've been childhood friends all our life. We just didn't meet. It's been that way since high school.
And you all worked together. So it took 4 or 5 years, you said?
Yeah.
Open?
Yeah.
Most of the work was done by us. We took our own equipment, and like I said, in '02, and the mounds and all, we moved the dirt, dug the ponds, and we got Gene Daniels out of Blackwater Golf to come to put the final shape for us.
Okay, and it's a championship golf course, correct?
We think so.
Yes.
There's a lot of golf courses that don't look as beautiful as this. I know Grant Lanier, you said, is a big part of that.
Grant had never played, I reckon he had played golf a few times, never worked on a golf course, and we hired him as a superintendent. So that shows you what kind of trust we have.
Wow.
And you can look at the product now.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
And also Grant, in the early days, he's an excellent superintendent, but he's one of the hardest working men you'll ever find, and he's an excellent mechanic. And he kept a lot of our junk because we didn't have no money when we opened up to buy nice equipment. And he really was the one that kept us going through the hard times. That all the owners, like I say, has been childhood friends. And when times got tough, everybody pulled together.
Wow.
And, you know, we got through made it happen. We still own it. Because I remember the banker telling us the first 3 out of 5 owners of a golf course in good times go busted. And we were worried a little bit a time or two, but
you made it.
We made it through. In the future, when the timing's right, our goal is to put in a clubhouse, grill, restaurant.
That would be so cool.
Oh yeah.
And I want to say about the area of Jacksonville, they've been good to us, especially the military. They have been good, and sponsors and whatever. To grow from 0 to have members over 200 and some members now, people have been good to us.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Like you say, the American dream, you know, luckily us old country boys had the opportunity to chase a dream, which is the American dream. It's kind of like Kevin Costner's Field of Dreams, build it and they'll come. He built a baseball field and we built a golf course. And it took a little while, but they came.
That's right.
And we thank everybody. When we opened up, I think we sold like 30-some lots, but then we had the recession hit, and we had one homeowner for 14 months with a business plan of 40 a year. And like I say, we went through several different realtors at that time, but then once we hooked up with you and we started the bungalows, things turned around.
Yeah, we all worked very hard.
We did.
Yeah, we did. We all worked very hard to make that happen. Thank you guys so much for allowing me to ask you all these questions and to dig into the details of how this place got started.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, Kyle.
Hey, Diane.
You working on your swing?
Trying to.
Well, you do a great job. That is awesome. So listen, I just met with the owners and they were talking about all the stories that go along with this place. So it was really cool to hear because there's so many stories I didn't know about. So a lot of good stuff. So now we want to share with everyone what it takes to make a tea time here. Like, how do you get started? How do you make a tea time here? Or maybe get some lessons from you.
Oh, okay. We tried to make it very simple to make a tea time here at Bear Trail. We are extremely busy, but we do. You can call the pro shop and speak to one of our assistants, or you can actually visit us online. We incorporated that about a year and a half ago.
Oh, wow. What's the website?
BearTrailGolf.com.
Okay.
You can visit there, and there's a link. And it walks you through it. It's pretty simple. Our members love it here. Our guests like it too.
I hear a lot of the younger kids talk about the camps that you do. The parents love the camps. I know a lot of the youth get lessons from you. So tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, I've been here 7 years, going on 7 years.
Wow.
And, I've always enjoyed growing the game, so I'm always trying to get kids involved. So we started junior camps 6 years ago.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, and we did quite a bit throughout the summer, and teach from all ages, from 4-year-old all the way to 90.
Gosh,
so
wow.
Anybody is welcome to come learn about the game. And I teach at any level, so any kids beginning to adults beginning, wanting to learn how to play the game, to also guys that are wanting to take their game to another level, play competitively. So very rounded with that.
That's good. I was just going to say yes.
Ladies can get lessons as well. We do packages on that. I try and widen the variety of anything we can do here to help you get better at the game. You know, and that's my whole goal as a pro, is to help grow it and help people enjoy the game better.
That is awesome. So I actually took my very first lesson with Kyle here, and it was great. And then we actually had a ladies' time where we had all the ladies out here, and he gave us all a lesson. So I highly recommend coming, looking Kyle up and getting some lessons. Well, Kyle, thank you so much for all your information and all the information that you've given to everyone. And so come to Bear Trail, look up Bear Trail online, and look up Kyle to help you with your lessons.
Thank you.
I started working in this beautiful development in 2008. So mind you, I moved here from California in 2004. So I had quickly come to know that I love North Carolina. And so coming here and being called by the owners to a little building that they work in here in the golf course. It's a really small little building. Asked to interview me, and they were interviewing several other realtors. And I was so nervous. The market was horrible at that time. And they asked me how I would be selling their houses, how I could get houses in here sold. And I told them I'm just a really hard worker, and I would work as hard as I could for them. And we did end up working together. They chose to have me list all the homes in this beautiful neighborhood here at Southwest Plantation. And I was here every weekend. I worked every single weekend in the little sales center. Slowly but surely we started getting people, and we had people who were interested in the homes. I would drive them through in a golf cart and show them how beautiful the development was and the golf course, and it just started to grow. And now there are so many homes in here. It's so cool to see, and I love that I'm still in here working and selling homes. In the beginning, they had a whole section of smaller homes, which is considered Section A. Right now, I am driving through Section B, which is a section where you could see the golf course behind the homes. So all of them are fairway lots on one side, and then on the other side, you can see where the driving range is. And so you have the houses on this street that are a little farther away from each other. They have a little bit more room and definitely a lot of views on this street. This is Meadowland Circle, and these homes are pretty large, as you can see. They're all over 2,800 heated square feet. All of the homes in here sit on at least 0.4 of an acre, and they also have beautiful views of the golf course. This street really took off when these homes came. It really attracted bigger families because there was a lot more room. A lot of them are 5 bedrooms, which is great for a family. We also have a lot of our military that live in this development, which we are very happy about. We love having our military families in this neighborhood, and this is the street that started all of that. I'm super excited about this new street that we're driving on. This road was just paved. We just listed 5 homes on this street that are going to be built, and there's going to be a total of about 22 homes. So we're excited that we're finally through all of the changes in building prices, and now he's moved on and he is building all of these houses on this street. So we are just ordering signs. We're putting signs up soon on all these lots, and we already have like 3 contracts, and as you can see, there's nothing here. So people are very anxious about getting started and building again in Southwest Plantation. And these are going to have views of the trees. Right behind the trees is the golf course, and on the other side is another street in the development. So this is going to be a pretty private street, and it looks awesome already. So I'm excited to see them get in here and get started. So thank you for joining us on this episode of the American Dream TV. So if you're coming to Jacksonville, North Carolina, call Castro team. We could take you to grab some fuzzy peach, grab your golf clubs, tee up, and we'll take you to look at some houses.